Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And today we're talking about a 1940 movie called My Girl Friday. Stars Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. At least I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Could be Rosalind Russell. For sure it's Rosalind Russell. Not really sure, sorry. But anyways, enough about the names. This movie really kind of covers like the newspaper business or just the news business in general. And what's this say? It doesn't really put a shining bright light on the newspaper business. It kind of makes them look like scummy people who are very biased to the side that they're on. In this case, Cary Grant's paper that he owns is on the Democrat side, so he tries to make the stories look good for the Democrats while trying to make the other side, I guess the Republican side, look bad. Or they're kind of like the more liberal than conservative side, if you want to make it that way. Anyways, every newspaper man is in this that is in this movie is very shady, very shady. Like to twist the truth and kind of make a spin on every story. In this case, is a guy who murdered another person. I believe it's a black cop in this one. And so, for Cary Grant in his papers, since this guy is like a working class guy, they're trying to make his murder sound like it was like him fighting for his working class freedom, and that the only reason why the government is pushing for this is so they can get votes because, hey, black people vote too. That's their words, not mine. And of course, everybody votes, right? So I guess it should be my words as well. But they're saying that the conservative papers are trying to push this story so that the governor and the mayor can get, or in Pacific, the mayor can get more votes. Anyway, so they're trying to make this spin as a good story for the guy who murdered this cop. And like I said, it doesn't really shine a good light on the newspaper people. They're all shady. They're all crooked. Especially Cary Grant's character. He is not a good guy whatsoever. Our good girl here, Friday, not really Friday, Hildy, the caller. She's about to get married to another man. The two leads were married and now they're divorced. Male lead still loves the female lead, and she's going off to get married. So he's trying to stop the marriage. Keeps on framing and framing her fiance with crimes he didn't commit. He gives her counterfeit money. Somebody puts a watch in his pocket and claims that he's the one that stole it. I mean, he's just a dirty scumbag, basically, in this movie. And like I said, it doesn't really give the newspapers a good light whatsoever, which kind of surprises me in today's society, how everybody kind of wants to trust the news that they listen to, especially like the older generation. It seems that way. Not us Gen Xers, though. We never trust the news, right? It's always those boomers. Well, anyways, there's a lot of shows and movies about this, how the news organizations are kind of crummy, slimy, and stuff like that. So it's kind of surprising how much people really trust the news today. This, something observation I made. This one, I get this movie in the 1940s, and then even Superman 4 kind of hints on this as well. And there's other shows and stuff that you've probably seen that you know what I'm talking about. I will say though, in this movie, Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell, the two leads have great chemistry together. They work really well. They're really like the conversations they have and like how they're finishing them and playing off each other. You would think that they're really having a real conversation, like they really know their lines very well. They're very well acted. It's like boom, 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 like with their lines, comebacks they have for each other. They're always going after each other. They always got names for each other. Like whatever somebody says, no hesitation. The other one has a great comeback for them, to put them down or make fun of them. The chemistry alone in this movie between the two leads is worth watching. You don't really see this, at least I haven't really seen this kind of chemistry. The rapid fire of lines, like the realism of these conversations, very much in today's movies, TV shows. It's very well done. They play off each other very well. Just watching it, to see the interaction between the two leads is worth watching this movie. I found this movie on Amazon Prime. I will have to say though, the picture quality is not very good. It's kind of blurry. And for some reason, at some parts of the movie, it hesitates a lot. I don't know why. Just what my experience was watching it on Amazon Prime. Maybe you can find a better copy, a better way to watch it. I'm not sure. But that's just my experience in watch it. It wasn't so distracting though. because I grew up in the 80s, we had an antenna, you had to twist the antenna to get the picture right. So, I was used to the blurries. One thing I noticed about today's generation, I work with a couple younger people where I work at, and they don't like watching old movies, especially if it's black and white, because of the picture quality, the sound. They keep making that stuff. That's what their excuses are. Unfortunately, they're missing some great movies, great storytelling that you don't really find today. Maybe some of these directors and writers should watch a good old 40s, 50s movies, 30s movies, to see how it's written, how you write good dialogue. Same for the actors, so they can know how to, get the facial expressions you need, the dialogue, how to deliver their lines better. These movies are fantastic, like greats like Cary Grant. Watching these movies alone, you can learn a lot. He's a fantastic actor. Of course, he's from the old school of acting. Here it's a little different now. I'm not really an actor myself, just observing, listening to interviews and such like that, and how people do their acting today. See what else do I want to say about this? A couple observations just about the changing of the times. They made a comment that making $5,000 a year is rich in 1940. I couldn't believe that. I knew I guess I can't believe it, but considering it's rich, back then you could probably spend like $10 on groceries. It's just hard to fathom how the money worked back then. I guess you could buy stuff for a penny and a nickel and stuff like that. That's how you make 5,000. I guess I think rent for a year or for a month was like $10 or $20 a month. It's just crazy that $5,000 considered as a wealthy person. And then you just can kind of tell, that on the female lead that she loves her fiance, but she's still attracted to her ex-husband, and she's wanting to turn a new leaf, but she's still kind of addicted to the newspaper business, to the news business. And this also show one thing that really makes clear is this whole fake narrative that there was no strong women before modern day movies. This lady, Hildy, definitely a very go-getter woman, very strong. She's kind of very capable of doing her stories. She's like, one of the top in her business. She really knows how to spin a story into the favor, how to make it look good for the person she's writing for. So that's just complete nonsense. This is another testimony of this, that it's just a narrative that certain people were trying to push. But yeah, this is definitely worth watching. If you've never seen it before, if you're, this is my first time seeing it. Never heard of it before. Saw Cary Grant was in it. I was looking for an old movie, and then I kind of liked it. Might watch it again even. So yeah, I will recommend this one. Check it out if you ever have a time. Right now it's on Amazon Prime. Like I said, picture and quality's not the best, and there's some kind of hesitation every once in a while, kind of like it skips for some reason. Not sure why. But have a great day, and hopefully you check me out another time. Bye.